Welcome everyone to the first ever and hopefully not the last ever Snatch Game. I'm your host Keith, and today we have 5 wonderful guests with us this evening. Straight from Cusco land is Yzma. How are you doing today, Yzma?
I'm doing brilliant, brilliant, brilliant!
So how's that getting rid of Cusco business going?
I mean, I turned him, I finally found the right potion, now he's dead.
Oh,
I'm Empress.
you're Empress Yzma. Oh, wonderful. Well, we will bow down to you another time. Next up, straight from all around. She's over here. She's over there. It's Miss Mother Nature. Someone clap.
Hello, everybody. I'm sorry. I apologize. I ain't had shit to do with the coronavirus. Okay? That was penny pestilence. I ain't had shit to do with that. I ain't got nothing to do with the 4 horsemen. I apologize. But since we all indoors, I had time to do this shit. So,
I got a bone to
how y'all
pick with
doing?
you, Miss Mother Nature. We just had a tornado come through, and it's because you were playing this game.
Yeah, I'm sorry about that. I dropped the ball on that. I might be a little bit high.
Oh, wonderful. Well, next.
But it is nature. It is nature's herb. Hey, you know how many people I gotta worry about?
A
6
lot.
billion of them motherfuckers. You all right? Yeah, alive, ain't you? All right. Calm down.
Well, speaking of alive, we have Miss Lovely Thelma Harpard. How you doing, Mama?
Well, tell you what, I'm doing okay, but the only reason I signed up for this is they told me I was going on Family Feud. I only came because I thought I was getting a kiss from Richard Dawson.
Well, if you speak to me later after the show, I'll give you all the kisses you want. But we're glad to have you back in another Snatch Game. Hopefully a better version of Snatch Game, not that laughing thing.
I didn't have nothing to do with that either. That was Satan. He created all them game shows. This
Next
one too, probably.
up is from the block and somehow in her car, Miss Bad Barbie. How you doing, dear?
Hey, bitch. I'm good. How are y'all? Hopefully not better than me because I'm about to win this Snatch Game. Okay.
Cocky, wonderful. Well, tell Dr. Phil we said hi and hopefully other things. Last but not least, are there 4? Last but not least, she's the part of the USA. She's Miss America's Sweetheart to Miss Twerk Essay. We have Miss Miley Cyrus.
Hey y'all, how y'all doing?
So Miley, what's happening with you? How is the you still with that Liam person, that Hemsworth?
Hell no.
Yeah,
You know, he wasn't smoking weed with me, so I had to drop him on the side of the street like trailer trash his ass was.
Oh, that's a country fried steak saying right there. Alrighty, so and today we're gonna meet our lovely players. We have Luis, who does something in his life, and we have the lovely Batman, who's only showing one side because he's a one-sided kind of gal. How are you two doing today? Great, awesome, thank you. So,
Thank you.
this is how it will work. We will ask you a lovely question, and the players must guess to figure out what the celebrity panel says. I will give you guys around a minute to write your answers, and then we'll go through. So, first question on the dock is, let's see. It's a question from our favorite, Lady Bunny. Lady Bunny is so over politics, when she steps into the voting booth, she just blanks. Once again, Lady Bunny is so over politics, when she steps into the voting booth, she just blanks. So what does she blank? I don't know what a minute is. Keep on talking. So Batman, while they're writing, where are you from?
Gotham.
I can't take you seriously.
That just always cracks me up because you guys know that's not a real place, right? I would know. I create it everywhere.
All right, everyone has written. Hopefully no one's illiterate. Looking at you, Bad Barbie.
Oh, I think Bad Baby might be a little illiterate.
Because literacy is always fun. Alrighty, Luis, repeating the question one more time. Lady Bunny is so over politics, when she steps into the voting booth, she just blanks.
Cleans her butt with the voting thing.
Okay, cleans her butt. That's what we're looking for. I'm gonna type this because I
Oh,
know I
good
already
Lord.
forgot this. Oh, I can't spell. Oh God, I am illiterate today. All right, Miss Yzma, what did Lady Bunny do in the voting booth?
Lady Bunny was so over the politics that she poisoned everyone.
Poison.
Just like I did to Cusco. Get him out of there.
Oh, poison. That's a lovely incorrect answer. We were looking for cleans her butt, but you know, poison has similar things. Good try. Good try. All right. Next up, Miss Bad Barbie.
Okay, so who the fuck is Lady Bunny? And do I need to be her ass? Because politics are important.
It is. How's important to you? Oh, is it or is not? I can't hear you with your poor connection, just like you.
It is. It's very important.
Okay. So what is your what did Lady Bunny do in the voting booth? Did you write the answer there?
She's made of plastic. She can't do anything.
Did you write
No, I
something?
can't.
Can you read?
My buzzer doesn't seem to be working.
Bad Barbie, are you having some technical issues? Or are you just refusing because you...
Yeah,
Oh.
no, hold on.
If you need to leave the studio and come back in, that'd be fine. Well, while Bad Barbie's figuring out what's wrong with her life, we're going to move to someone else till we get back to her. All right, Miss Thelma, you hit a buzzer or something like that. What did Lady Bunny do in the voting booth?
Well, the only bunny I know about is our bunny Fluffy we had when I was little and my son let him go. So I just said she just hops away.
Oh. That's not what we're looking for, but you know, I'm really sad about your bunny.
Bunny,
I need a beer.
Oh,
you got a bunny? You got bunnies and eggs? Because you know, my sister is the goddess Esther. You got a bunny because like you trying to pay tribute to her? Because that's what's up. Because that's what's up. She'll like that. I put in a good word for you. You might live another year. Because you ain't got long.
Oh.
Horse Pucky.
Pucky. All right. Bad Barbie will hopefully come back to us. Next up is Miss.
That Barbie ain't that bad if she can't stay in here.
Right?
Maybe you should say that to her face.
Listen. Okay, so my cousin Human Nature, right, created this little girl so that people would know what not to do with their kids. Some kind of way it blew up. I don't know.
What are they supposed to look like? You?
Lord, I needed that for my kids.
They should look like me.
Like a half sticker.
They should look like me.
All I've got is disappointment.
I mean, because I know that y'all had a
Look
contestant that
like me.
already tried to come for my look anyway, so they should look like me.
Look, you can't look like this.
Nobody wants to look like that.
Did we
Molly.
get an answer?
Molly, I had a conversation with my cousin Human Nature. You twerking with no ass. She didn't bless with that. Just stop, okay?
Literally, this is Miley twerking.
And you know what? I twerk good a bit. Look.
I need another beer after this group.
Oh. All right, Miley, sit down. So, Mother Nature, did you give us the answer or were you just on a rant?
You never asked me for an answer. It's
Never
rules to this shit. Even for immortals, it's rules to this shit. You never asked me for an answer. Do you want an answer?
Can I have an answer, please?
Yes, I said the Lady Bunny is so old. She damn near as old as me. Because that's how old Lady Bunny is. And I'm 4.65 years old. She's almost as old as me. So I figured she might do similar to what I would do, which was piss cactus juice.
Oh, now what does piss, how can one piss cactus juice? Did it be a cactus?
I don't know what,
Sprays it everywhere. That's how it's done.
honey, at this age in my bladder, yeah, it's kind of like a powder.
I ain't never in my life. So much smut.
Yeah, honey, you need to get some oxide or some moonshine for that shit.
Oh, honey, where the fuck do y'all think y'all got moonshine from? You're welcome.
Yeah.
Well, I thank you, honey. I get drunk. I'm drinking some right now, bitch. Yeah.
I ain't murdered.
Me too. Cheers, bitch.
Lord.
For me, you know, Mary
Yeah,
Jane.
you know.
I got thank you for that shit.
You're welcome. Let's give it.
All right, next up is Miss Thelma. What? Oh, did you already go?
Yeah.
Miley Cyrus. Sorry.
I win already, honey.
Might have a relapse though, so she might.
I'm just sipping on my beer.
And
All
I
right, Miss-
guarantee,
People.
What?
I guarantee with her bladder, she ain't win again.
Gonna have to get up.
Alrighty.
I have a potion for that, by the way.
Okay.
All right, Miley.
Well, I said what my daddy Billy Ray did on his career with that song, you know, the I'll ride you on the tractor with Lil Nas. I said shit in the box.
Oh shit. That is something she does after she cleans her butt. So we're not going to give you a point, but you know, close enough. Thank you. Wonderful.
Which, by the way, this bitch Corona, Penny Pestilence, thinks she gonna come over my domain. Wash your hands. If you gonna wipe your ass, wash your hands.
Please wash them. Please.
Please.
I'm tired of
Man.
being
$100 bills I make every
So-
hour.
I'm sorry.
I got some sanitizing wipes in my purse.
Oh, we don't need those right now, Thelma. We don't need those. Keep them in your
Okay.
magic bag.
All right.
It's a good start, but you use Mother Nature's sanitizer, soap and water. Okay.
All right, Luis. Sorry, no points for you. Next up is Batman. Oh, stop crying. Next up is Batman. Sally, the supermodel, is so lactose intolerant. When the photographer says cheese, she blanks. Once again, Sally, the supermodel, is so lactose intolerant. When the photographer says cheese, she blanks.
She says, "Excuse me."
I didn't ask for the answer, darling. Is that Hello Kitty on your pillow?
Yes.
All right. I'm not dying yet. Alrighty. So, Batman, what was your response?
She says, "Excuse me."
Alrighty. She says, excuse me. Well, let's see if we have a match. First up is Empress Yzma. What did Sally say when the photographer said cheese?
When the photographer said cheese, she drank a potion to clog everything back up.
Clog what up?
Bitch, you're welcome. What are you making these potions out of? Herbs, spices? You're welcome.
Like,
No,
what
it's
kind
called
of potion
science,
you
which
make?
you do not create, Kenny.
You can make a potion to make that face look a little prettier. Girl. Just
Honey, this
saying.
face
I
is pretty
think
than yours
I'm in
will
the
ever
wrong
be, Miley.
Well,
I mean, based
unfortunately-
on the time that you were alive, herbs and spices, berries and juices, you're welcome.
In your defense, Mother Nature, Yzma is a dinosaur as well, so she's been through around the block.
Oh yeah, you can tell with that. But
Well, you know the dinosaurs died because I was fucking Jack Frost, right? And he got mad and killed everything.
Oh. Well then.
So,
Well, unfortunately, Empress Yzma, you're wrong once again. Next up,
I ain't ever.
but you're wrong in this game. Moving on is Miss Mother Nature. What did you say about Sally? What did she say when the photographer said
can you repeat the question so I can make sure that this makes sense? I was
She's
ahead
old and
of.
she has hard hearing.
No, bitch, I'm 4.5 million years old. So yeah,
This is
billion.
why the
I'm sorry,
world is
billion.
like it is today. Mother Nature can't make her mind up and don't know what's
I
going
said
on.
Mother Nature ain't never gonna make her mind up because I'm what? Sickening. But anyway,
Yeah, it makes me want to throw up.
so it was, yeah, you do that. You need me to call Penny Pestilence? Because you can die today.
I can call Uncle Earl. He was a doctor back in Prohibition.
Okay, but anyway, you said she's so dumb when they say cheese. I said presents. I said
we can cut this bitch.
Wait, Aaron. If I have to mute people, we will be muting.
Oh,
All right, keep
what
going.
I had said was she spreads the cheese on Mrs. Claus cookies because this bitch don't understand she gets a fucking day, and I'm tired of this bitch. That's not even her holiday. Christmas ain't even her holiday. This bitch still calling me talking about some is Christmas canceled. Bitch, you ain't even the main person about Christmas. It's Jesus first. Your husband is Christmas Eve, and all you do is bake cookies. So all I said was you spread that cheese on Mrs. Claus cookies and fuck her. That's what I said.
Do you feel better letting all that out?
Bitch, I never feel better. I got 4.5 billion years of pain. I never feel better.
Well, unfortunately, your lovely
Get
rant.
on my level, ho.
Oh,
Do what I gotta do. Get on my level, ho.
well,
Somebody give her some Miracle Grow.
God, it's disappointing.
Bitch, I am
unfortunately,
Miracle Grow. And what? And I am Miracle Grow. Matter of
unfortunately,
fact, wait, can I say something real quick?
you may.
You haven't stopped talking
Because
since
this
you started.
Thelma Harper character looks real familiar. And I feel like she looked like somebody that tried to come for my look. Bitch, you tried to look like me. Bitch stole my look. So I'm gonna need you to shut it the fuck down. How about that?
Hold my earrings.
No, now
Bitch, hold mine. And they're gonna grow back again.
Go.
Go.
Let me get another beer in me.
Welcome back, Bad Barbie. We're now in Bad Grandma's Club, as you can see.
Grandma thinks she bad. She gets a lot more after her.
She don't even know the grandkids I got. I gave birth to flora and fauna. Who gave birth to earth, wind, fire, and water? Bitch, you're welcome.
I love the
Roman-
avatar, but moving on. Next up is
What
Thelma. What did you
Mhm.
say about Sally and her cheese? Whatever the question was,
Well-
'cause I forgot.
When people say cheese to me, I put in my dentures so I can smile. So I said she puts in her dentures for a picture.
That's incorrect, but thank you for playing. Now, would you like to show us your lovely pearl whites? Where'd you get
You
them
know,
from?
Well, I got them from that Perfect Smile commercial. It's one of them 1-800 numbers I've seen on TVs. You can buy it over at the dollar store.
Oh, and how many pairs is this your first pair or your second, third?
Oh, no. No, I'm an extreme couponer. I buy everything in bulk.
Oh, wonderful.
I got a purse full of coupons here. Going double coupon day after this.
Well, if I need one, I'll let you know. But moving on,
All right,
unfortunately,
honey, I'll
that is
be
not
to
a. Thank you. Unfortunately, that's not a match. Last but not least is Miss Miley Cyrus.
Well, honey, I know what I would do when someone was trying to take my picture. So instead of saying cheese, she works like a raw chicken leg, like this, honey. She just twerk, give it all that juice.
Nothing's coming out though.
Well, honey, it's on the inside. It's dripping down my leg right now. It's just oozing. It's a
Well, maybe Thelma might have a moist towelette to clean up for that mess.
well, honey, if you want to look under the hood,
No,
you
we're
can.
good. We're good. We're good. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. And Bad Barbie, well,
What is
she's
this
doing
freaking
amazing. She's not
business?
here. So unfortunately, Batman, whatever you said was clearly none of the things that was mentioned from the panel. All right,
Or
next up. Louis-
Human nature done fucked up drag. That's what I'm gonna tell y'all.
But he
Okay.
ain't.
Me and that bitch gonna have words. You done fucked up drag.
All right, Luis, your question is this. Freaky Fanny is so freaky. Instead of shaking hands, she shakes blank. Freaky Fanny is so freaky. Instead of shaking
Lord have
hands,
mercy.
she shakes blank. All right, is everyone good?
Wait,
Ooh,
why y'all writing that? Hold on, I gotta take a phone call. Hello? Chris, I done been told you leave that bitch, right? Is she trying to take over your holiday? Like it's some real shit. All she do is bake cookies. Fuck that bitch. I told you, leave her. Listen, Penny Pestilence been at you for a while. You better get that 4 Horsemen money.
you're good.
Oh no, I'm done. Okay, bye.
Nothing
I
major.
told Chris ass to leave, motherfucking Mrs. Claus. She ain't shit.
Pass it
You
to
know,
Paul.
I can
Yeah,
agree with Mother Nature on
I've
that
got
one.
my own holiday though. Y'all been to Eastmas?
I never heard of it.
I could be his
I heard of
hello.
Cusco Legion's Day.
No, that's Eastman Legion's Day now. We don't got no. Cusco's gone.
You want me to hook you up with Chris Kringle? Cause for real, Mrs. Claus is a fucking nightmare. Fuck that bitch. You want me to hook you up with Santa? You want me to hook you up with Santa Claus?
Yeah,
I'll take
I hadn't been with a man in so long, but I'd try it.
It'll be Eastman's pole.
Alrighty, so Luis.
My stuff.
Freaky Fanny is so freaky. Instead of shaking hands, she shakes what?
The rooster.
The rooster. Lovely. All right. Yzma, what did Freaky Fanny shake instead?
Freaky Fanny shook her fist.
Like this?
Like this.
You look
I
like
like
that
it when-
grandma's trying to get the kids out the door, out the yard.
I mean, Mother Nature black. I'm all for the fist.
Gotta get it out.
Can you show us more? Is it like this?
Like this.
Have you had
Is it
practice with
this?
that?
This seems very familiar.
That.
Well, unfortunately, your hand jive is not correct. Next up, Miss Mother Nature. What did you answer?
Said she shook her bush.
Her
Hold
butt.
on, y'all being
Don't let
perverted.
burning bush,
I
girl.
mean,
Don't let
her
burning bush.
literal bush.
It's all the
Her
time.
bush. Y'all being perverted now. Her bush.
Like the front bush or the back bush?
No, I mean the bush. 2 in the hand better than the
Interesting.
bush. Y'all being perverted.
Lord, at the smut going on in this room.
Bird is what?
There is some smut going on in this room.
I like to trim my bush.
Well, bush aside.
2 in the hand is less than 1 in the bush. Oh, if y'all want to see the bush.
Honey, I ain't seen my bush in years.
Leona, ain't you drinking bush?
I'm gonna have, it's a lot. No. I'm gonna have to hire a landscaper to trim my bush.
And some Vaseline, and we can thread them shit open. I did it with my guy.
Woo, honey, it's the 70s down there. I left my bush in the 70s.
Oh, okay.
All right, well,
Because,
one.
you know, my bush is so big.
How
It's
big
across
is it?
America. My bush is Central Park.
Honey, I love you.
Everybody got to trim y'all bush.
Mhm.
But let's go. Move on to the next
All
person.
right, next. So that's an incorrect match, but that's okay. Next up is Thelma.
Well,
I was like,
Can you
I thought that was the way Molly did it, so I assumed that this is how everybody did it.
Listen, human nature is in the other room. She is tickled.
So,
She loves it. She loves
what
it.
is this tweaking?
Look, it
everybody's
looks
doing?
just
I see
like
her
me.
tweaking over there.
Loves it.
I'm gonna do Santa Claus to put this candy cane in my stocking. I'm just gonna.
Oh,
What is that?
Okay.
Tweak? I just can't do it.
oh, please no, please no, please. We're gonna keep our butts in the seats. Thank you, thank you. Next up is Miss.
Yes.
Well, it's Miley. What did you respond to?
Well, I know people think that I'm gonna be twerking all the time, so I need you to just stop that. So I said what my sister's nose size, you know, the thing in there, her favorite thing to do,
Which is?
and that's just bottom lip. Both of them.
Oh, she has 2 bottom, no top lip.
Yes, I did.
She got the clap.
Oh, she got the clap,
She got the-
she got the HIV, she got the herpes, she got everything.
You need me to call Penny Pestilence? She can clear that right up.
Maybe she
Oh.
can help you clear up your face, honey.
Thelma, are you
can do
okay?
it.
You kind of look a little mad.
Oh no, I'm
Ooh.
just trying to figure out this whole Zoom thing.
Oh, it's okay. We're all figuring it out.
It's a family feud.
You ain't got no family.
Why the
I
fuck am
do,
I
but
on this show?
They're a worthless
Period.
family.
Because the real stars couldn't make it here today. So moving on. Next question is for Batman. Psycho Sally is so psycho. Instead of kissing her dates goodnight, she blanks them. Psycho Sally is so psycho. Instead of kissing her dates goodnight, she blanks them. Give y'all a couple seconds, minutes, we'll see.
Oh, shit.
Oh, and down she goes.
I told you I can't figure this out.
All right. So, Batman, what does oh shoot. What does Psycho Sally do to her dates? Is Batman still here?
He turned around.
Oh, okay.
He's right here. Hold on. There you go.
Come on, Batman,
Batman
wake up.
answer. Rides them until they die.
Okay, rides them until they die. Good answer. Good answer. If I can spell. Alrighty. So first up is Empress Yzma. What does Psycho Sally do to her dates?
Psycho Sally does her dates. She pulls the lever on them.
Oh,
Lever, and they drop out of the air.
do you
Just
do
like
do you do the
Hey.
pulling?
Does she pull the lever? Does she pull the lever?
she pulls the lever, Kronk. I mean, yeah.
Does she pull the lever? Does she pull the lever?
Oh, so you have someone to pull for you. Wonderful. But unfortunately, pull the lever is not a correct answer. It's not a match. But good try, though. Good try. Next up is Miss Mother Nature. What was your answer about Psycho Sally?
Repeat the question because it's demanded of you.
Okie dokie. Psycho
Good
Sally is so
Lord.
psycho, instead of kissing her dates goodnight, she blanks them.
Hooks them up with Mrs. Claus because she's a bitch. She's a fucking bitch. She doesn't even get a fucking day. She's trying to latch onto her husband's day. You don't even get all of December, okay? The bitch doesn't even get all of December. There's winter solstice. There's Jesus's birthday. There's Hanukkah. She doesn't even get the whole fucking birthday. She doesn't get the whole goddamn month. And she just always wants to bring, I finally get another fucking female to the table, and this bitch thinks she doing something. Bitch, you're a wife. You bake cookies. So I will hook them up with Mrs. Claus because she ain't gonna do shit. That's what I would do.
Well,
Lord
then.
have mercy.
That does
No
sound
wonder we're
Psycho
having
Sally to
R-rated.
do, but unfortunately, that is not a match. But thank you for your vent about Mrs. Claus again. Next up is Miss
I hate
Thelma.
that bitch. Just want to say that. I hate that bitch. Fuck Mrs. Claus. I hate her.
I'll fuck her up for you, honey. I know where the pig farm's at.
Hey, if you hate her as much as I hated Cusco, I got a potion for you.
You got this, bitch?
I mean,
I got a potion too.
How's that working?
me too, Thelma.
Good.
All right, Thelma, what is your
Making
response
this game
to
bearable.
Psycho Sally being so psycho? Instead of kissing her dates goodnight, she blanks them.
Well, I tell you, she would probably do what I'm going to do for this whole group afterwards. She prays for them.
Praise.
Yes.
Prayers. I go to church every Sunday. I put
Honey, you need prayer.
Oh, that's cute. That's so cute.
So, Miss Thelma, I have a question about your prayer. Do you pray on your knees?
Honey, I do everything on my knees.
Oh.
Spoiler alert, Christians.
Oh, I'll be
The
seeing.
Romans were right.
You can do anything you damn well please.
Spoiler alert, Romans. Spoiler alert, the Romans were right. You better pray to Zeus. Esma, you good.
Alrighty.
You better pray to Zeus. You better pray to Zeus. Just
And
letting y'all know. Just letting y'all know.
And last but not least is Miley. What did Psycho Sally so psycho instead of kissing her dates? Good night. She blanks them.
I said what I did to, my alter ego, Hannah Montana. I said they murdered him. Killed that bitch. She died. Slit her throat and threw her in the pig farm at Granny.
I mean, did she take her to the Old Town Road?
Hell no.
I'm
I'm
here.
putting on the cooking ball and sliced her up, and now we got best of both worlds.
Best of both worlds. I would know.
Well,
I bought that DVD at the Raymart.
the what?
In the back.
The what?
The
Thelma?
Raymart.
The Raymart?
I'm from Raytown.
Oh, never been those part of the woods. But
Everything is Ray where I live.
Oh, well, Miley, unfortunately, that's a good answer, but not good enough to be a match. You tried, though.
Same thing. They died, they murdered, same thing. Point.
Wonderful. All right. Last question for the evening is, here we go. Last question. Tammy Brown is so unusual. When she was abducted by aliens, she blanked them. Once again, Tammy Brown is so unusual. When she was abducted by aliens, she blanked them. Thelma, I need you to keep things calm. You good, Mother Nature? Hands in the air.
She
Oh
can't
Lord, I
handle
got
her own-
coronavirus.
Can't handle her bush. She can't handle the bush.
Penny pestilence to get me. I got the coronavirus.
Thank God someone's dying here.
Up, girl.
It won't be you.
Exactly. I'm the
Unless
man
I
with
put a
my
call
family.
in. Unless I put a call in.
All right.
Psych, it's allergies. Oh, you failed the test.
All
I'll be
right.
putting in a call in the Penny pestilence. You know, the 4 horsemen is some of our very best friends.
Oh,
You gonna die tonight. Big time.
All right, is everyone locked in?
Say goodbye to your family tonight.
All
What
right.
family?
All right, Luis.
Let us
Tammy
pray.
Brown is so unusual. When she was abducted by aliens, she blanked them.
she probed them.
She probably did. Probed. So we're looking for
Take
probe.
me to Mars.
So, Empress Yzma, what did Tammy Brown do to the aliens?
She kisses them because they're unusual, just like her. She wants to get all up in the weirdness.
Unusual.
How would you describe your kisses, Miss Yzma?
My kisses are like the juiciest kisses you ever gonna get. It's just
I can see them being very moist.
And
I
how?
can't.
And do you have a?
I know how long you've been around.
Yeah.
You didn't get a blessing.
I've learned a thing or two from being around this long.
When you get to be our age, you learn a thing or two.
Well
y'all
then.
need to do more. Go back to school because that shit just ain't right.
Unfortunately,
Get on my level, ho.
Kisses.
4.5 million. Get on my
I'm
level.
Supposed.
4.5 billion. Get on my level, ho.
all right. Next up is Mother Nature. The question again is: Tammy Brown is so unusual. When she was abducted by aliens, she blanked them.
I said cornhole them.
Cornhole. What's that?
Okay, well, wait a minute. Let me let you know. It's when you bury a seed of corn and then corn stalks grow up.
Okay.
And
before
if
that.
you listen, you cornhole them,
Okay.
you put them in the ground, because if you kiss them, they're going
Okay.
to die, right? So you already have ripe ground, already fertilized, right? And you cornhole them and you put them down there and you grow corn and you get grain and it's for everybody. Now I understand in this day and age that means something a little bit different, but in my heyday, we growing stuff to feed people. We growing stuff to feed people.
Because
I'm
she's
Mother
what?
Nature.
4-point-something billion years old. Move on, lady.
Bitch, I'm older than you. Do you want to get a smackdown? Do you want me to call? Because listen, you got a special pass. A special pass by the gods. I can't put that phone call in. I'm above you. You'll drop dead
Do it
today.
then.
I ain't heard this much arguing since Aunt Effie come
Okay,
home. Broken closer and
listen.
ain't
I'm just gonna drink this potion.
Listen, let me make that call.
I'm gonna drink
Let me make that call. Ayo, Zeus. Let me make that call. Ayo, Zeus. Hi, baby. Oh, I know you want some more. I know you want some more. I know it's that good. I know you want some more. But so this Esma bitch, whatever it is, that bitch. If I fuck you tonight, she gonna die tonight? Okay, great. I'll meet you at midnight. Yeah, same place. I'ma rock your world, nigga. I'ma rock your world.
Can I join? Can I join? I want to fuck a guy.
Don't you
Miley?
already screw Thor?
Hard.
Miley, I will make that phone call for you.
Ooh, do it, girl. And you know what? I'll get.
All
Miss
right.
Thelma, you want to be
I
saved
have
too?
been saved
Miss Thelma,
by the
you want to
Holy
be saved too?
Ghost.
Oh, honey, that's a myth. Honey, that's a myth.
All
It
right.
was.
Let it go. Zeus is real. Let it go.
Not last. Next up is Miss Thelma. What did Tammy Brown do to the aliens?
Well, I figured she's odd and would want to be make them feel comfortable like me. And so I said she would cook for them.
Cook for them.
You can't leave. Yes. Show them all of this earth food we got.
What would you cook if you've been adopted?
Woo. Well, for Thanksgiving, I always cook roast coon in barbecue sauce with potatoes and onions. I'd cook them some of that.
Where would you get the coon?
Well, my son-in-law goes and he hunts it the night before, and then my daughter-in-law dresses it and they bring it to me to cook.
That sounds
I will
lovely.
say that earth food is
What you
delicious.
dressing it in?
I will say the earth food is delicious.
Honey, you should come over. We got some fried chicken. We got some collard green, mashed potato. Woo,
We
my
got them
baby.
spinach puffs from Kronk.
Oh, we know about the south of the United States. We do eat regular food. Y'all gonna feed us, and then me and Zeus gonna come down. We gonna get our human forms. I'm gonna put my human form back on. He gonna put his human form back on. We gonna be a little bit less elaborate. We gonna put our human forms back on.
Well, honey,
Don't come. We gonna eat with both of y'all, and then y'all all right with Isma dying after that. Y'all are all okay with that, right?
in Cusco. She don't know what hit her. We got moonshine that killed that bitch.
Y'all all right with Isma dying after that? I'm gonna get Zeus. Me and Zeus got date night. We gonna come down. Mama's family. I want to see Eunice. All of them. I want to see them all.
Don't get me started on Eunice.
Okay, but I want to see y'all all. I'm gonna come down. We gonna have this earth food because earth food is delicious. And then y'all okay with me fucking Zeus? And then Isma is gonna get killed, right? Y'all are okay with that?
If I can put up with my son and daughter-in-law in my basement every night, I can put up with you and Zeus.
Oh, honey, I'm Mother Nature. Human nature ain't coming because human nature might kill the motherfuckers. But human nature is not. Human nature staying here. She holding down the fort. It's all good. We good with this? We good with that? Isma, I'm sorry. You died tonight, baby.
You wish you could kill me. That's all I'm saying. You can't kill me. Nothing kills me. I've been around. Nothing.
Bitch, I'm Mother Nature.
That don't
I
mean
got calls
nothing
in.
around here.
I got calls in. All your Roman gods, all your Greek gods, all your Ethiopian gods, all your Egyptian gods. I'm that bitch.
I don't have none of
Bye-bye.
those gods.
Bye-bye.
I
Say your
am
goodbye.
the god.
Say your goodbyes tonight.
All right, ladies.
And God, everybody.
Goodbye, Mother Nature. Goodbye.
Yeah.
Bing, 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 bing.
All right, moving on. Miley, I don't know what you were saying, but what was your answer? Just like die or something. Hello, testing 1, 2, 3.
I
Lick Thor's?
no lick their hammer.
Oh, okay. Okay. That's not a match. Why would you lick a hammer? Is hammer like a pseudonym for something else?
Kinda, you know, during the wrecking ball video, there was a lot of hot meat and some briefs, and you know, you just have to lick some hammers sometimes. Just
Bitch, she came in like a wrecking ball.
Did you use?
I get it.
you made me like this. Ain't that right, mother?
Well, your auntie did. Cousin, auntie, whatever. Human nature made you like that. She made you a star. I had
Yeah.
Star that fell and broke into 1,000 pieces.
Well, speaking of stars, our real stars are coming, so we need to get you guys out of here. Thank you guys so much for watching the Snatch Game. I'm your host, Keith, and here are the rejects. Say bye, everyone.
She's a super queen, super queen.
For you, honey.
She dropping, she flipping, she winning. She popping, she dipping, she spinning. She dropping, she flipping, she winning. She's a super queen. 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 She's a 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 super queen. Flying through the galaxy. Heroine to you and me. Flying through the galaxy. Oh, hello. Hello. Girl on fire. I'm very good at this. I'm gonna give y'all a couple more moments and such. Just making sure I got. That's one of the things I do when I decide on a computer I like. It has to sound nice when I type. Give y'all a couple moments while that's happening. Let me pull up y'all's results. Is this the one that fits for my eyes? I don't know. Spreadsheets are fun until they go crazy. Okay, now I gotta make sure I have the right thingy. Because I'm gonna be honest, my blind ass can't see half the time. Oh god, I think someone fell upstairs. No, he's just working out, bless his heart. Or maybe he's dying, I don't know, not my problem. Alrighty. Let me rearrange everything from the tops to the bottoms. Boom, 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 boom. Okay. Oh wait, that's right here. This girl is on fire. Oh my god, I only have 3 people. Alright, well, Tabby's here. That's all that matters, honestly. Make sure I put on the other end today. Alright, let's get this, because there's a lot that happened. Even though we only have 5 people left, a lot has happened. This was a very, very, very intense round. A lot of stuff happened. This was very intense, which is great because we're so close to the end. So we want to see this. So, like I said, this round really showcased that nobody is safe. With that being said, let's get to the results. Alright, so we're going to go in order from how I usually have my spreadsheet. I thought it was in alphabetical order, but clearly it's not. So first up, we have my fucking face. Sorry, I have to swap between sides and sides. Excuse me, because of my spreadsheet. Oh god, I'm dying. So first up, we have Cherry. So before we get to that, sorry. For those who are just watching, aka just Luis, this week we did Snatch Game. This is our first Snatch Game. We did a Zoom Live. We had some technical issues and such, but we all survived. So yay! So praise to that. So hopefully you guys enjoyed that unedited version because I don't know how the hell to edit all of that. And think about it, the real life Drag Race probably has to do a lot more. So yeah. With that being said, let's start off with Cherry, who played Bad Barbie this week. So here are the judges' comments. That was the comment on the runway. Wrong thing. So we were just heads up and everything. The judges were given 3 categories for this round. Just to remind everyone, first one was impersonation, how well you did impersonating the character. In terms of, let me go back to my own words of what it was. That was from the talent show. How well was your impersonation of the character? Were you a splitting image of them, or was it just you in a wig? That was one of the criteria we did. Funny, did you make the judges laugh, or did you make the room silent? So how well did you execute the jokes and everything? And finally, professionalism. Did you execute your character well, or was there romping fuckery like season 4 Snatch Game? So, with all of these scores together, adding with the runways totals, a lot has happened. So let's see how this unfolds. Alright. Sorry, I'm just quickly doing an email. I'm sorry. I don't want to get fired. Okay. First up is Cherry. So, one of the judges said that the little you were there, they loved it. But unfortunately, they didn't have much to go on. Because unfortunately, Cherry had, Bad Barbie had a bad connection and was departed for most of the challenge. She was there for a little bit, so she's not automatically disqualified for not attempting the challenge. But still. One of the judges says you seem to have a lot of potential in this challenge, but it was a shame that your internet was your inner saboteur. Another judge said, for the little time you were there, you kept it classy. Also, they're glad they didn't have different... they also said that they're glad that... Oh my... Why are you gonna fucking work on this? Thank God I'm moving. Sorry. For this time... sorry. The judge was also glad that they have different categories, so it wouldn't affect you that much. And then, last but not least, another judge said, sorry, for the Snatch Game, you were not in it enough for me to get to know your character. The lines you had were okay-ish, but wish your president, I guess your presentation had better signal. I'm trying to decipher words here, guys. Okay. So, now on the other hand, with your runways, though, even though your challenge was kind of laggy and such, your runway was totally not. It was the complete opposite. I think I did a 180, because if you did a 360, you'd be back to where it was. So, one of the judges said they love this outfit and everything. One of the judges also said, OMG, they keep falling for your runway looks. This is their favorite look for me the whole season. They thought they didn't think you could beat the drag queen from last round, but you keep on proving them wrong. One of the judges said, I really like this outfit. The makeup is great and you seem wicked. Don't want to mess with you. And the other one said the makeup was beautifully done for this competition. For this comp. They wish you had more purple, some purple on other than the tie. They love the whole concept and probably the best outfit for the week. So, thank you, Cherry. Moving on to Miss Ember Smokes, who was Miss Malibu Miley Cyrus, who went from the best of both worlds to whoever the hell she is now these days. But we support her. We support her. Alright. So, starting with the challenge comments. One of the judges says they loved how you stayed in character even when you weren't talking. They looked at your character a few times when others were talking and you'd be sticking out your tongue or blowing. Oopsie, this is too short of a comment. Unless you were just blowing. Oh, blowing smoke. I apologize for all the background noises in my thing. It's causing a lot of stress for me. Next from Judge says that they didn't see Miley, but they just saw your own character that you've done in previous challenges. There was also some moments where jokes were thrown out to you and missed them. You did have some funny moments, but not as Miley. The next judge said, not gonna lie, you look like you, look like you with makeup on. I got some of the references of Miley, but you missed the Thor hammer joke seeing it was Liam's brother. Make sure you can connect with the jokes. And then next up, they said, I know you thought being loud would help. Unfortunately, I don't see Miley that way. Yeah, she's ratchet, but not loud. I think you missed the play on the joke with the Thor hammer, especially because he is Liam's brother. So that was your challenge, and let's look at your runway. One of the judges says, I'm not super into the outfit, but they love the story behind it. Another judge says, you look very attractive in this look. Unfortunately, if you didn't tell us Kim Possible, they would assume that you were just a cleaning lady. But, at least on the bright side, at least your makeup and look were spot on, or just didn't fit with the concept from this round. Because our runway theme was superheroes and villains. I probably forgot that. Another judge said, this is one of my favorite outfits from you. It fits you well, and they like that. They get the Kim Possible look once you told us, but Cleaning Lady is also a hero during these troubled times we are facing, so technically you're still a superhero. And then another one said, Fish Eleganza, you did great with this concept and outfit. They think every round your runway is coming out better and better, and they loved it. So those are the comments for Ember Smoke. Thank you. Next up is Miss Jimmi Pynk. So her Snatch Game character was Mother Nature. So here are her critiques for that. So, okay, make sure I got the right person. So, your look was great, but one just says your look was great, but unfortunately you kept talking over everyone and yelling about the same things over and over again. Sometimes less is more. Making a really good remark that's hilarious is better than talking constantly and nothing landing. Another judge said you had some good moments, but you kept on repeating the same shtick numerous times. You also kept interrupting others, not giving them a chance to talk. Character or not, does not exclude you doing that. Another judge was saying, unfortunately, oh god, it's a long one. Let me pull that down so I think that's the thing. Alright, unfortunately reminding me of Fifi and Jiggly during their season. They think your character would have been stronger if you played with what people said and not try to What the fuck? I apologize. If you play with, sorry. They remind you of Jiggly and all such, dominate. Remember, if you're going to dominate the conversation, make sure it lands. Your outfit was done correctly, so great job on that. And last but not least, they're not sure if your character was supposed to be loud, but they do know you cut some people off by trying to dominate the convo. I did laugh at some point of the shade, though. Your outfit was beautiful, too. Next time, just make sure not to be over-dominate, because the more attention is on you, and if the jokes are flat, then that may hurt you. So those are your comments on the challenge. While for the runway, some people were saying, well, the judges, the outfit was a little over the place for me. They've come to expect awesomeness from you. Another one say, I love the Mardi Gras concept. You wore it well. They're never worried with you when it comes to runways. Just remember your fellow players are step up their looks, so may want to pass them again. And then another judge says, this is nice. Gives me Phantom of the Opera vibes, but from Mardi Gras. Is it their favorite look? No, but it was a good one. Another one said they liked your Mardi Gras concept, and they can tell you made it yourself, and it did not. And if you did not, that's okay, because their runways will always look good. So those are your comments for Miss Jimmi Pynk. And next up is Miss Nomi May, who played as Thelma May, aka Mama. So here are your critiques. One of the judges said they loved this look. You were great. You didn't need to talk a lot because when you did, it was always hilarious. Great job. Another judge says you were great. Your character fits with your persona, so this was a good move to play something that fits you. You had great moments and were patient during times when things were going all over the place. Your banter with everyone was cute, and it fits well. It wasn't random, which was nice as well. Another judge says, comedy queen, you are. You had me laughing, even though you didn't get much in that. I would want you to. Every time you spoke, I laughed and couldn't control myself, so they applaud to you. The level of professionalism for another judge and confusion was hilarious. You waited your turn to speak and you were on the wrong show. You should really stay in comedy because you have been one of the strongest characters when it comes to comedy. So that was your critiques for the challenge. Now here are your critiques on your runway. Some of the judges said that they loved the wig, but the outfit just didn't do it for me. So one of them said they saw Wonder Woman and Pink Panther mashed together. They're not happy about this look this round and felt like it could have been a bit better with some accessories. Another one said it had great potential, but it was a miss for me. They wished you had something on your body besides the pink suit, a belt or something. It just looks incomplete. And then last but not least, another judge says they think you need more stuff, and it just seems simple that week. So those were the comments from Miss Nomi May. And last but not least, we have Miss Skylar. Yeah, we do. Yeah, Miss Skylar Stars and Miss Skylar Stars, who played Empress Yzma. Sorry, my dad called. My bad. I'll get to them in a second. So let me quickly go over this then. So, Skylar was like, your outfit was my favorite, and they can tell you put work into much like Thelma did. Just like Thelma. You didn't talk a lot, but when you did, it mattered. I also loved that your answers were so in character. Another judge said they loved the character you played off, well, most of the time. Even during the banter, you didn't make jokes that fit with the situation. You were responding, which is part of the challenge. You did much better in that than respond. You did much better than that than respond to the host's comments. Oh, okay. So they're saying that you did better with jokes than responding to what the host was saying. You were using the usual tropes for the character, which was fine. Also, they wish you did something when you pulled a lever. Yzma or any character from that series is visual gags, and that would have helped out. Another judge said, Skylar, you did your character justice and landed jokes. They didn't think you would land. You landed jokes that they thought you didn't land. You had them laughing. The only critique when you said to pull the lever, you didn't fall, LOL. Your outfit was spot on. Amazing job this round. And last but not least, the judge said, did you make this outfit yourself? If so, you did a great representation. Also, the way you portrayed her was almost spot on. I do appreciate you also landing jokes when it was appropriate to land. This allowed us to see your talent and comedy. And then, on your runway, one of the people said, I loved your runway, the flip and the kick, but they also like the outfit as well. Another judge says, homemade couture. I can say this now. I'm always excited to see what you deliver because you have been bringing different looks, types, each week. Keep up the great work. And then another judge said they like this outfit. Gives them wrestler supervillain vibes. Maybe a bigger cape would have been better, but overall, great job. And last but not least, a judge said the concept is good, but I feel like it's something we have seen before and simple. I know you put a lot of effort, but remember, top 5 now. So if you're going to do new looks, you may fall on the bottom. So, those are the judges' critiques. And now we're going to get to the results. And I must say, this is very close. A lot of things decided on this. So let's get with the good news. Our tops for this week are, let me double check. Let me pull up this. Do that. Our tops for this week, because we only have top 2, is Miss Nomi May and Skylar Stars. Both of you did amazing this round, but one of you was a little bit higher than the other girl, by 2 points exactly. Skylar Stars, congratulations, you're the winner of this week's challenge. You win a sickening supply of acting lessons. Brought to you by Scooby, our guest player from the Snatch game. So thank you. Nomi made a wonderful job, but just short from the win. So, that means Jimmi Pynk and Ember Smoke are our bottom 3. Like I said, just like with the tops, this was very close for the bottoms as well. I'm not going to get into the jokes and such because it's very serious. The first queen that's in the bottom is Miss Ember Smoke. I'm sorry, my dear, you're up for elimination. That means either Jimmi or Cherry will be joining you in the bottom 2 by a 1-point difference. The queen that is safe from elimination, and we'll move on to the next round, is Cherry Carey. That means Jimmi Pynk, unfortunately, you are in the bottom 2. That means either Jimmi or Ember will be leaving us in 24 hours or so. With that being said, you two will be given your lip sync performance, and you will have around 24 hours to post the performance, and then the judges will decide who will go and who will stay. If there's a tie, our winning queen Joey will decide who will go. With that being said, good luck, and don't fuck it up. We'll post scores and everything in y'all's chats in about 5 or so minutes. I gotta go call my dad and figure out why he called me. Thank you. Thank you.